Yo, what's up? Name is JetLeo1 and welcome back to some more Xenoblade. I'm actually kind of surprised that anyone came back because just to be honest, I really was not expecting first episode to be 30 minutes. I figured I was just going to go until I got here. I could go and stop and swap Banjo-Kazooie. Go stop and swap the save files and the clothes in like a natural manner because, like, you know, she's outside her house, she can go in and change. Seemed like the best way to swap back to New Game Plus file after the spoilers in the opening that I needed to avoid. But whatever. It was 30 minutes, not going to happen again. These are going to be 20-minute episodes just like Paper Mario. So yeah, now Fiora is changed in clothes. It's a pretty nice outfit. Kind of reminds me of Samus Aran, but we've got to go and find Shulk, and he's over this way. Let's see, Overlook Park. And once again, like with before, you can just stop and battle people as much as you want, but let's see, level 2 Little Skeeter, level 11 Fiora. You're funny. Let's not do that. So yeah, this is Fiora. She fights with double knives, and she's basically like Shulk, but then swap a few points from attack power and put it in speed. She's faster than Shulk, but she doesn't hit as hard. But enough about Fiora, let's climb some stairs. More stairs. Yeah, if you don't like this kind of video bit, then I suggest you just stop watching the series, because this game is, as I think I kind of mentioned in the first episode, it's MMO sized. It's huge. There's a lot of walking. And since this is now New Game Plus file, I have Run Speed Plus skills on all my characters, but it's still going to be a while. And now Shulk's in hilariously mismatched but really powerful armor.
It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis.
Before time began, do you mean the opening cutscene?
It must have a secret.
Everything's got a secret, Shulk.
Destroy so many Mechon.
For example, it turns out you're actually a heavy armor specialist, thanks to New Game Plus.
If I can just unlock
the things you learn about people.
Shulk!
Fiora!
You know, I was trying to prepare myself for how funny it was going to be, because I have hilariously mismatched armor. But seeing Fiora sitting there in a relatively working, fashionable outfit that makes her look like Samus Aran, next to the hilarious mismatch of Shulk sitting there saying that the sandwich tastes great even though he has no sense of taste.
Thank goodness. I used some special
Just so funny.
spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Also, I like the spikes on my leg armor. It's so funny. And that was like a perfect example of what I'm talking about with this game. Like, the graphics aren't that great, but the visuals are amazing. Like, because you could see there, like, the grass texture and whatnot was terrible, but that vista, like, looking out over the lake at the bits of the city, that's just great.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on now, look at this and tell me those two aren't in love. I dare you. If anyone comments, I'm deleting it.
Every day can be like this, always.
I can see it now. Shamsy's gonna post a comment. He's gonna be like, hey, Shulk and Fiora are not in love. Why are there random pieces of metal falling from the sky? This is normal? Direct hit. Good shot, soldier.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
I'm sure your masterful sword skills and Samus Aran's masterful gun skills... Wait, no, she uses knives. But either way, y'all skills can protect each other. And now we can go back to control of Shulk. And now here's the point where you can actually select characters. Whoever's in the one slot you'll be controlling. And I spent the entire game before playing as Shulk, except for the bits where you have to play as someone else. So let's go with that. Shulk said the food was even more delicious than usual. That's great. And now we're kitted out in full gear with my beautiful glowing blue end game ultimate weapon. So, even though it doesn't make sense in the story right now, let's just pretend that this guy is Sosuke Sagara, or Light Yagami from Super Genius's Persona Let's Plays, and he achieved all the S-Links. So Shulk, you're the master of S-Links. You've gotten all the S-Links, and your bonus for mastering all the S-Links is you get a cool blue sword. Let's call this sword Orpheus Swordlos, or Izanagi no Swords Master. I don't know. Now I'm making things up and sounding like an idiot. Great. I almost had a great joke for once. So yeah, another good thing to talk about for this game. Another great thing this game does. Crazy taxi arrow up at the top, and it shows you how far you are. And even if you don't have like run speed skills like I do, you move pretty fast. Like if you run straight towards, if you go and run straight towards your objective, each tick you'll get like 25, so you can move pretty quickly. There's so many quests around here, but I'm skipping them all. You, sir, I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you. I would talk to you, but I'd probably explain it better anyways. No one else? I'm not helping any of you. Get over it. Okay, I need to look at the, yeah, Shulk's run animation. The little blades on the leg guards actually like hit the floor. That's hilarious. Oh, so good. So much stuff in this game that you like don't even notice. Such a massive game. Like there's so much stuff that you can just notice. Oh yeah, and you can jump. It doesn't really do anything. You can you don't get much vertical or horizontal distance really. It's just there for fun. It's like in Smite. You just jump for fun. It doesn't do anything. Ain't that right, Fiora? But yeah. Also, see another cool thing I noticed. Because you get this sword like very late in the game, so you don't really notice, but like there's a solid blue bit in the middle and then the rest of it is ghostly, but like you can't really see the solid blue bit on the blade unless you're in a dark area. Anyways, let's go find Ryan and see how hilarious he looks. Yet another praise point for the game. Cutscenes, you're always in your armor. Everything is in-game. Bro, put that down. Put that down. Put it down, Ryan! That's why. Laser beams. So it's possessed. It wants to destroy the machines. Just let go. Uh-oh. Up. Well, I guess it doesn't work on organics.
Ryan!
Funny how things work out like that. This is a robot slaying weapon. Doesn't work on anything else. Well, they did say robot slaying weapon.
It's broken!
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died!
You're not hurt, are you?
Hey.
The Monado can't cut people. More importantly,
he knows about the
what
weakness.
Are you thinking, Ryan?
Yeah, Lancer. You gotta cool up there.
But you weren't here.
Man, if we're gonna keep you in a trope spot, you need to live up to it, Lancer.
Sometimes.
I'm the hero, you're the Lancer, she's the chick. Deal with it.
We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know
It's so funny saying that while I technically have a version of the Monado on my back. But once again, we're going to ignore that and just pretend that it's Orpheus Swordlos, our S-Link prize for being the master of mastering S-Links.
I think it shows which power the Monado.
Shouldn't there be like a time paradox and the whole game explodes right now because there's two of the same sword in the same room? Well, I guess it's not the same sword.
Number of symbols. I should.
Shulk used the power of his soul to summon his ultimate persona, I mean sword.
Why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point!
Yeah, Shulk.
Sorry.
You should be more worried about the girl than you worry about the sword. Uh-oh. It activated. Everyone duck. Or something else could happen?
Look at you, worthless without the Monados.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
Look at all the foreshadowing.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
Dang, there's more foreshadowing in that than there is in the opening of The World Ends With You, and the opening of The World Ends With You spoils the entire game. Man. But luckily, this is a 60-hour game. Even though I intend to have this Let's Play over in like 15 hours, it's still going to take a while to figure out what just happened.
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
Yes, I saw myself slashing up a bunch of stuff on accident.
Same as just now.
But you saw
I
that
don't mean
too.
that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
Shulk, you're a time mage. Quick, cast haste on all of us so we can act before any enemies
No matter how
can.
good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like
Unlock
those
passive
animals
skill
that
haste
are
and
use
world,
it.
and then use stillness so you're completely invulnerable forever.
Not after what it did to him.
Then use Flight of Phoenix to go drop your health to 1 HP, and then use minus strike, I think.
To be honest,
So you deal the HP you're missing, and then 9,999 for days.
the Monado for a long time.
Shulk!
Oh wait, this isn't Bravely Default. Never mind.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh yeah, bro, you want to go to Starbucks?
Swear Tash is gonna put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment?
Eh, why not?
The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Did he Shoryuken?
Hit me, isn't he?
Or was it Tatsumaki Senpukyaku?
Although actually, he
Hadouken,
did
maybe?
hit me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and
It probably hurt him more than it hurt Ryan for him to punch him,
Now
considering
I have to go all the way
he's
to
wearing
Bell
tank
Wings and
armor.
back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders.
That's the one.
I told you that that was going to be a quest. Those cylinders are important.
They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Knew you would.
Hold
now
on.
it's Ryan
The
time.
magnet ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there.
Mel
I couldn't
lizards?
take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's
I guess they're dangerous.
Not like you, Ryan.
Even though they're
What are you
both
on
wearing
about?
heavy armor
I'll be
thanks to
fine.
me going
I
and
can take care of
specking into the
myself.
skill where I could get heavy armor on Shulk.
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise.
So many options in
Shulk
this
won't
game.
even get a scratch.
A promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
And I'll explain what I mean about the specking into the heavy armor skill. After the
You don't
cutscene's over.
trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
We just both know that you're extremely reckless, Ryan. He's a tank and he knows it, so he's gonna live like it. So anyways, let me just take this time to get more gameplay stuff out of the way. Because the faster you get gameplay stuff out of the way in Let's Play, the faster you can just focus on the story and have really entertaining episodes. So, level 80, level 79, welcome to New Game Plus, yo. Weapons! So here's the equipment screen you can equip. Weapons, and weapons can have, well, weapons and items can have slots. I need to put items in here. But yes, you can get, like the slots there. And in slots you can put in gems. They work like runes and stuff from like Diablo or Torchlight and whatnot. Topple up, that could be interesting. HP up 50, HP up 50%, muscle up. More defense? What does that do? Oh, that was the wrong button entirely. Okay. Yeah, the menus move quite quickly. Well, they're a bit slow. It's because it's a Wii game. There's a lot to load up, so it has to sit there and think about it for a little bit. Attack ability increases weapons minimum damage. However, the Monado 3 is special and has no damage spread. It will always deal the same amount of damage, which may or may not be good for you. Okay, double attack. That's a good one. Muscle up. 2. EXP up. I don't need EXP up anyways. AP up, agility up, muscle up. I don't know what to pick. Double attack 4. I think I'll just go with muscle up 3. Yeah, muscle up 3. Get more defense. Alright. So yeah, you can equip gear, and gear actually sits there and changes what it looks like. So like say I were to put on the Titan helm, I would actually change to have Ryan's helm on. And it shows up in cutscenes and everything, which is really awesome. And then the other bit of gameplay stuff here is your abilities and or your arts and your skills. So here's your arts. Shulk doesn't have that many because he's got his special Orpheus Swordlos, and he gets his talent art. Instead of filling up on basic attacks like Dunban's did, or actually no, it fills up on basic attacks, and then you switch to this set, and then you can activate these skills. So that's how his works. And then Ryan has a normal basic attacks, get a special move thing. And then skill trees. These move really slow, but these are all passives. But what's interesting is that, well, we can't right now, I guess. But, if you can see down there on the left, at the bottom of the little boxes, it says Affinity Coins. And this game has a relationship system. And the better your people get along, you can equip their skills. So, for example, I can't actually access it right now, but let's see. Ryan here has a heavy equipment skill, and then I passed it on to Shulk because they're bestest of best friends. And that's why I'm wearing heavy armor. And then, luckily, it carried overall matched skills. You can't change them until it lets you in the game, in New Game Plus, but I do have, like, faster run speed and whatnot equipped, which is great. And then there's your inventory, which is inventory. You can check what you have. Collectopedia, which tells you, which is really useful. It tells you what items you've got and where you've got them. And here's something interesting. Gem crafting. Can't do it right now. Do I actually do I have to go do the tutorial for it, or do I have to actually go and re-earn the mini dynamo? I don't know. Have you forgotten anything? Tephra Cave is dangerous, right? You have to be prepared. Alright, we'll be careful, Fiora. But anyways, yeah, there's also the gems we slotted in the runes and whatnot. You can craft them yourself out of bits that enemies drop when you kill them. I think, yeah, you saw it at the beginning. There was a treasure chest dropped after we defeated the enemies in the tutorial with Shulk and Ryan. And you can pick up those parts and fuse them into gems, which will buff your stats. Now, I'm not going to be... I'll show this off eventually, but I don't need to actually use it because I've already got like 4s and 5s, like in-game gems. And this guy is going to tell you all about it. Blah blah blah. So yeah, you can sit there and fuse crystals and make gems. He's like, it's amazing. This guy is pretty cool. He's standing outside. I can't actually tell it. I think he's got like a shirt on. Never mind. Let's say like he's standing outside shirtless. Or is he? And he gives you 2 pretty good gems. Let me see. Let's look here. Zoom in. Yeah, no shirt. He's just that scarred. So he's just standing here next to a furnace. Outside. Like, man, what happens if it rains? He's okay. He doesn't even care. But yeah. You can sit there. And after he gives you the gems and you slot them, you can go and, well, never mind. So, you can't fuse any gems right now, but later, after some events happen, I don't know how many events, it'll open up and then you can fuse gems from defeated enemy parts and make yourself stronger quicker without having to buy new gear and whatnot. Not that you're going to see me buying any new gear, but it's very important that anytime you run across a, like if you're playing this game, if you run across a merchant, stop at him and go see and like see if you can upgrade yourself, and then hopefully you have the money to do so. If not, that's too bad. Also, pick up every blue thing you see. Those are really important, and a lot of quests are just picking up stuff from the blue things, so you might as well pick up all of them. Let me see. I'll check the map here. Okay. No, that's the wrong way. And the map is great. There's fast travel and everything. I could technically just actually, I could just technically fast travel everywhere I need to go, but that wouldn't be very cool. You need to experience the journey. That's most of what Xenoblade is about, is experiencing the journey. But there is fast travel, and just for a note, if you're playing the game, see that area map? You can skip between all the areas, like big areas, instead of doing like me stupidly for the first time I played it for 60 hours straight. I would fast travel from like the entrance to entrance of an area, like area change to area change, and I would manually sit there and just take a long time fast traveling through all the areas to get to where I wanted. But if you use that button on the far left of the menu, you can just swap between areas quickly. And these guys are actually kind of dangerous. Now on level 4 wood bunnet, that's nothing. But there's a guy up there. I think he's like level 10, and you can take him down at like level 4 level. I think I took him down at level 7 because I was just killing everything along the way. Because the fighting system is quite interesting. I do enjoy it, even though you won't see much of it this Let's Play, because most battling is like, see this guy? He's got an eye. He'll fight you if he sees you. But enemies under their names there, or not under their names, like the logo. So the logo above an enemy's head will change color based on how strong they are. Black means they are absolutely no threat to you. So there's literally no reason for me to sit there and fight them. Like first playthrough, these guys are gonna be like blue or yellow. Like it goes black and then blue, yellow, and red, I think. And red means don't even mess with it. Yellow means kind of dangerous. Blue means you can take it, and black means it's so easy, don't even bother. So that's the enemy system. And then also logos, if there's an eye, it means that they're going to attack you if they see you. The dots means if you start a fight near them, they'll jump in, but they won't automatically attack you. And then there is a sound logo where they'll attack you if they hear you, like if you sprint past them. And there's also one more type where if you use magic skills around them, they will go and attack you. But we've only got 2 melee characters right now, so we're fine if we run into any of them. But here's Tefra Cave. Nice. No, Tefra Cave. And I think that summed up just about all the mechanics I needed to talk about too. So after this, we can just focus on the game. It's so great. So anyways, this has been Jetly and One, and I'll see you next time as we enter the cave and go finish up Ryan's punishment duty. Because, I mean, come on. This bit took me like 5 hours when I first played the game, fun fact. But, you know, I've got Orpheus Swordlos. We can just tear through it. And we're going to do that next time. So see you then.